Good day, eh? Welcome to the Super Good Camping Podcast, Trip Log Edition. Welcome to day one of a 3-day long weekend in Kawartha Highlands Provincial Park, which Thomas and I historically have done for quite a few years now. This is our annual fall getaway. We're a little later than we normally do, so the colors aren't quite as vibrant, and gosh darn, it's been overcast, which when we get into the middle of October tends to be the deal.
Yeah.
Day one.
A little chillier too than usual.
A little chillier, a little windier. So sorry if we're picking that noise up. We've got the windsocks on and stuff, but it was about a 2.25 hour.
Yeah.
In probably something like that. We brought a friend with us who's not on camera with us, a co-worker who's here in Canada, originally from Brazil, and hasn't managed to get out camping. So it's like, yeah, okay, you know what? I'm just going to drag your butt. I was trying to come up with a good word. I was going to drag your butt. You're coming camping with us. So yeah, we're doing backcountry light here in Kawartha Highlands. What was it? About an hour? No, it was about 50 minutes of paddle to the portage.
Yeah.
I believe it's signed at 320 or 340 meters.
Yes.
Which works out the same in yards for those of you south of the border. And I believe on our map we were anticipating a 420 or so.
Yeah.
Wasn't terrible at all, although we bring way too much crap as usual, and a lot of it's heavy. So it was a double carry, and we could certainly have done a triple carry for part of it. And then probably another hour paddle after the portage to get down to this site. Mm-hmm. We're at the south of Buzzard Lake. It's quite nice, except for it's chilly and the darn wind won't stop, man. It's full bore from the north. I'd probably say it's fairly steady, around 14 or 15 kilometers an hour. You can do the conversion for that, and gusting up to like 25-ish, maybe more.
Yeah.
That's it. Thoughts? What are your thoughts? How did that go? What did we have for dinner? How did that? We
did steaks over the fire for our dinner, which turned out quite well, along with some roasted mushrooms.
Oyster mushrooms.
Roasted oyster mushrooms, sorry.
Nothing but the best.
Yeah.
And corns.
Yes, and corn on the cob, which turned out quite nice as well. We've got a larger tent than usual to accommodate for our extra person, which has turned out all right. It's designed for 4 people. I don't think it would actually... you could put 4 people in it.
4 skinny people, no pads. Yeah.
4 people laying on the ground.
And not heavy pads. Like we're in our minus 15 and minus 5 bags, I think. So they're fluffy.
Maybe 4 people all laying on their side. Yeah. All spooning.
No. That's a different episode.
Anyways,
we hung out.
It's good. It's nice.
Did
the
a fire.
usual trip for our fall trip. It's a long weekend. I took the day off on the Friday, so we managed to get out, which is nice. Wish the leaves were a little brighter. Wish we had managed to make it out earlier, but I was sick when we were supposed to go.
Yeah, I think we originally had it planned for 2 weeks previous to this, which was literally the weekend after our Queen Elizabeth II trip, Wildlands trip, and so we got home late on the Saturday. We were supposed to get home on the Sunday, so that kind of didn't play out, but fine. We got home Tuesday. Thomas comes in and goes, I don't feel so good.
Yeah.
And literally, packs out, like just plunk on his bed, and I don't see him for a couple of days or whatever, just vaguely in and out. Thursday afternoon, it's like, I don't feel so good. And I went down for 3 or 4 days, hard, man. Got back up, so we had, that was the weekend we had to skip that. I had to push it 2 weeks just because of schedules and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And just before that, Pamela went down. But Pamela caught COVID, so I don't know how that played out.
Both of us tested negative
so.
for COVID, and I've had COVID a few times, and it didn't feel like COVID. So I'm glad for that.
It was very poopy.
Yeah,
nonetheless,
it
whatever.
sucked.
But so there's where we're at. We're a little later. Would have been nice. 2 weeks ago would have been spectacular. We would have been right at the peak. Done all the. You don't have to be skilled. You just have to point a camera at pretty colored leaves. I don't have any real complaints though. It's still, other than I wish the wind would go away. Temperature's fine without the wind.
Yeah, without the wind chill, it would be more than all right.
We're harvesting way more wood. We're having to do a lot of processing.
Yes.
Just to not be frozen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm normally in a t-shirt and like a jacket. I got a flannel underneath. I've got the heavy socks on.
Yeah.
Feeling a bit pansy bedwetterish. That's it for us today.
Yeah.
I'm Tim.
And I'm Thomas.
And we're so glad you tuned in to check out our trip log.
Mm-hmm.
If you're listening to the audio version, there will be a less edited and probably sillier and more mistakes in the YouTube one, just because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered to edit all that out. We'll next give you an update on day 2 and where that's going, and then I assume we'll try to jam one in. We'll see. We'll try to jam one in on day 3 because we're bailing out on day 3. That's it for us. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.